Whereas like this Underlord route is going to be really strong up until the AM gets Manta. It'll be interesting to see what Alliance go for I assume. Notice what Limp's done. He's pushed the lane in really hard at the start, because what he needs to do is he can't allow the Batrider to get level 2 and like be pushing the lane towards the Lina, because otherwise what happens is Weeha gets level 2 and just dives Limp under tower, like with the creep wave that's coming in. So it's really important that Link always keeps the wave on the other side of the river, just to stop the threat from Weeha coming in.
He's doing a lot here to him, but you know, it doesn't matter when up towards top. It looks like they're gonna get not one but 2 kills. Miracle Alliance in Nigma right now, and they're getting beat pretty bad on Nigma. I think that double kill top is certainly a saving grace at the moment.
The only lane that's gone well for them, like at the moment on Nigma, is this top lane. Weeha's just getting constantly bullied here. Has he got any more regen coming out? Yeah, he's got the bottle coming. Okay. So it'll be interesting to see at the 4-minute time with these runes, if either of the supports from either team.
Who can you even rotate to make this better? Like, I don't even think a rotation for Nigma benefits them. It might even just turn into them dying on both heroes. Oh my, Hotskin going down again, and that is the... You know, he's really laying down the hurt in this lane. A lot more than, I mean, they already have 3 kills here, so yeah, it's way more than I've already expected. Oh, mid! Limp! He's gonna get run down! Weeha getting the kill over mid. Hansky makes the rotation. I'm not certain it's quick enough. Fairy Fire. All the right quick hits! We'll get the...
A gift from the champion of battle.
Flame break, and now the lasso onto the tower. Limp again going down back-to-back death. But now Weeha's leading the experience. Like, the lane was going so well for the Lina, and all of a sudden those back-to-back deaths will really turn it around.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Look at this, just coming in. The stun hits though. Laguna Blade, and now with the skewer, S4 rotates, gets the kill in a miracle. Overplaying his hand. It'll be okay. Again, almost getting caught out. Really close, and now going for S4, who has no mana to do anything with. And avoid through, and they get the kill, and then mid again, Weeha with that lasso to take out Lina. And I mean, Nigma, they're gonna get a third. Static Storm was committed. Hanskin falls to Miracle. He gets a double kill.
It's like, look at the level difference. I mean, Miracle's at least a whole level ahead already, and they're going on mid again.
It's impossible for him to get away from this one. Miracle's here. 4 heroes have come over mid.
Weeha smoked up mid here, I think.
I guess they just want to play up top or play towards mid. They're going to try and take the tier 1 tower over mid. Glimpse is already used. They're going to Chain Frost. Look at that from RMN. That is bouncing around. The silence hits on a Weeha for a second. There's the LSA as well as the Laguna Blade. They get the kill on RMN. They look over as the Primal Roar is out on the Limp. They'll get the kill on the Lina as well as the Undying. They save the tier 1.
From behind while the Batrider comes from the front. And then this is the power of the Wisp, right? Like, you just relocate in and all of a sudden there's 4 heroes mid. S4 really wants to find an RP, but...
yeah, you're just walking in a lasso, though. Gets the RP. He's already dead. Weeha might fall. Nico Baby's here. Hanskin looking next, though. LSA hits. Miracle in trouble. He needs to get away. Can't do so. Miracle drops. Hanskin doesn't.
Themselves? I mean, it's a little bit difficult with this Batrider coming back now. He did go for pots first.
Everybody's up here. Glimpse isn't going to put him that far back. Hanskin tries to TP out, but yeah, there's no way that's going to be allowed to happen. This end of the map, they could probably take it. They get a kill or so.
If they get that before the 20-minute mark as well, right? Like, it sets up ready for the outpost
Glimpse
as well.
Back. Out of mind control. He does have the Primal Roar. He can get it off, but he's silenced thanks to the Static Storm. The Chain Frost is bouncing. Miracle moving towards Hanskin. Leaves Nico Baby to be low and go towards the Lich. They're not going to get anything out of this, at least so far, but they find Limp. So Weeha is here. One more shot gets the kill. Glimpse all the way back on the GH. Now he needs to be careful as they did lose RMN. Can he tether to anybody? Anybody here? It got Weeha close, and yeah, he gets the tether over. Also TP out.
The other thing as well, you have to say with Alliance's lineup, they have this like Lena Slark white, right, which is so... They want to find pickoffs. They want to find... Plus
And the rest of the team, like, Nigma have moved around the map
Dire's top
as
tower.
one unit so well so far. Sinister Gaze, RP hits on a Weeha, and the Static Storm, Laguna Blade, everything in the kitchen sink gets thrown at this Bat Rider just to get one kill. The stun doesn't land. Link's in trouble. RMN comes over the Chain Frost Stone again. That'll bounce all the way to FNG. It was off the dead body of the Lena. Doesn't really bounce much more afterwards. GH hit with the Shockwave, but now they've got the pounce as well as the Leech on RMN, who has the Sinister Gaze onto the tower. Finally a kill there for Nico Baby, who is dominating. Looks over Mind Control. Obscure hits on the 2. GH, Mind Control, and they get out just in time, but it's only to the side. So Mind Control still getting chased down by Nico Baby as well as FNG. FNG doing a lot of damage. GH taking a couple of shots here for Nico Baby, but here comes Miracle. Miracle blinks forward. Mind Control ends up dead, so Miracle's kind of in no man's land. He has to fight basically 4 against the world. Shockwave blink forward once more. Nico Baby in some trouble. Right click's coming in pretty hard though. He's got himself 25 seconds of essence shift. They have the lasso. Can they get the kill? We are still taking a lot of damage. Nico Baby continues to survive, and Alliance are getting away with this one.
We have to say Nico Baby hasn't died this whole game as well. Like, he's played pretty well. They find Short
I'm Aurora used on a Hanskin. They've got Miracle coming over. Static Storm is used. S-Force here. Silence out onto the Anti-Mage to get the kill on a Mind Control. We are taking a lot of damage. Nico Baby, he's still dealing with 29 stacks of Essence Shift. They're fighting into this Sark, and he's got so much going for him right now. Look at the damage he's doing on a Miracle.
They might be able to find RMN as well.
Hits GH as well as RMN. Blink away from Miracle. They're going to continue to chase this Lich. He'll taunt for his hard work. If he can get out of this, that would be great, but it's not looking likely as he's pulled in once more. And Nico Baby, you just can't start a fight with him on a number like that. And Mind Control now in trouble. It's just going to get higher. Pounce misses, but here come the right clicks, and you can see how hard he's hitting with all that Essence Chip. Kinetic Field is there. Mind Control dead once again. It's felt like Mind Control has died 4 times in a row.
Is under attack.
Yeah, they do need to temper this game down a bit, don't they? They need to just keep the AM farming, just be mobile around the map.
Experience now favoring the Alliance. The net worth still just a slight number over towards Nigma. Nico Baby comes over. They've got themselves the lasso, but the RP! S4 lands. It's Static Storm! It's on a 3 with the Kinetic Field. Look at the kill on a GH, and now the Chain Frost bouncing around, doing a lot of damage to get the kill on a Weehaul. Take up two on the side of Nigma, but the Primal Roar comes in. FNG is gone. So is Miracle. And they've lost these fights.
But how do you farm yourself to a higher advantage when there's a mag on the other team? Like, they can keep up with you.
Lich getting caught. Nico Baby should have another kill. That's going to put him up to 12 permanent agility. Finds GH. And GH is in a lot of trouble.
He is going to waste the Slark's time, though, at least. Like, he's going to force him to stay around top.
And that's well bottom though. Miracle, he's in the Static Storm as well as the Kinetic Field. So is Weeha, so they're going to lose both of them. They don't even need the Slark.
And now GH might go down top here as well. He's got the Glimmer Cape, which you can't really see because he's a Wisp. Yeah, he does go down eventually.
Bodies everywhere. Nico Baby now 13 permanent agility, sitting right now currently with 22 Essence Shift. He's got the Heaven's Halberd, he's got the Silver Edge, he's sitting top of the net worth. I mean, things are just going from bad to worse for Nigma. And then all of a sudden it's been a 10,000 net worth shift as RMN dies near the two.
That when they hit these key items, like with the Yules on the Lena, the Blink on the map, they're not afraid.
Primal Roar, just on the Undying. And we'll still get this kill here on the FNG. Take whatever you can get right now if you're Nigma. Look at Nico Baby just going in.
Lasso on the
Sinister Gaze, but they've got the lasso coming through on a limp. They're not doing a lot of damage onto the Lena. They already lose RMN. Nico Baby gets yet another kill. He goes into the Silver Edge looking for Miracle. Miracle blinks away.
He wants him though.
Can they disengage? It doesn't look likely. Blink, Skewer, Pounce, Leech with the LSA with the Manta. Miracle! Oh my god!
Just another day at the office, guys. Do they think they can reinitiate here as well? I mean, they don't have lasso up or anything. It's a little bit risky.
They're certainly thinking about it. Primal Roar is not up for another 34 seconds as well. Nico Baby goes into Solar Edge, gets the pounce as well as the disarm out on the Miracle once again. GH trying to keep this anti-mage alive. Spell Shield now into the Shadow Dance. They find themselves Mind Control. Weehaw comes over, burning out Hanskin. They're doing a lot of damage onto the Disruptor, but they're going to lose Weehaw as well as Mind Control. RP used. They lock down Miracle. He's in trouble once again.
There's no detection.
But the Glimmer Cape comes in from...
It's so difficult to know when you should be going on the Slark because of this Dark Pact.
Break. FNG caught again. Playing that life.
6 up against Lasso and Raw. Like, it's insanely good. And now RMN might be in trouble.
How are you going to keep... How are you going to keep him locked down? They've got the Lasso as well as the Flame Break hitting onto the Disruptor. Hanskin in trouble. He'll fall. Meanwhile, on the opposite end into the Shadow Dance, as well as Pounce to get some distance. LSA misses Miracle. Miracle continue to move forward. They don't have the Lasso anymore, so the control
numbers
for them is not really there. Miracle taking so much damage. He's just dead. Look at how far away he is from the rest of his team. It's not the proper spot to be, and the Primal Roar gets used on a limb. Weehaw pops his
He's going to be the next big objective for them.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They control.
FNG has a mech.
Yeah. Oh, Mind Control getting pounced, leashed up. GH, he's here. But Hanskin is too. Glimmer Cape used. GH now the focus of their attention.
Relocate
Mind Control will get out of this one.
Radiant's
And now they'll get GH back into their hands. Pounce leashes.
Cancel the relocate down in the bot lane by killing G Farm. Like normally when you see FNG play and dying, he's like hard position 7, right? Like,
which he's done at times. He's let himself just die, but Weehaw spotted. Weehaw gone. Nico Baby, he is 50.
Yeah, he's gonna get that basher relatively soon as well. So AM's game's gonna get even harder there.
Kill has been killed.
Limp's gonna scale now as well. He's gone back for the Esso. So like this AM,
Yeah.
his armor being taken away. Like Batrider's not a high armor hero. They see Weehaw.
Weehaw again. He gets caught. Nico Baby with another kill. That's his 16th kill. 16-0-6.
He even lassos the Lincolns there as well because I don't think they realize the Slark hunts. But he's also managed to fit as well. Like Nico Baby's so farmed.
And you just see the jump up 9 to 12,000. They get a kill on the RMN. It looks so good for Nigma. Like you need a Nico Baby to be perfect.
Mid lane, they're just going to start chipping here. They're like, Nigma are playing the game how they should be. Like, they need to keep splitting the map up and pushing the lanes up. But when you do that, like, this Slark's just able to just run over and just kill whoever he wants. Like, he has so much pick-up potential just by himself. So when you do split the map up, Nico Baby's punishing them really well.
They get the tier 3. They're going to work on this Rax. Disarm comes in on an illusion. What's the play here? There's still so much for Alliance that... Quite honestly, I don't know how you fight into it. RP as well as the Static Storm. It's going to be such a tough ask for Unleashed up. He'll blink away. He's got the Tether, the Relocate. So there's the Lasso that comes in on Hanskin. Maybe they can do something with this. Nico Baby. There's the Chain Frost bouncing around. They've got the Guardian Greaves, so that'll keep him alive a little bit longer. But Hanskin ends up dead. Nico Baby going in on the Miracle. You got the first advance as well as the RP coming through from S4. Primal War comes in. They've got the Tether as well as the Manta. Blink away from Miracle. They look over as Weehaw taking a lot of damage with the Laguna Blade as well as the BKB pop. He does not die. BKB's been popped by S4. Nico Baby going in. He's in between both tier 4s. This is not the spot he wants to be in, but he's doing a lot of damage on the Miracle. He looks over at RMN. 3 shots him. Gets the kill onto the Lich. Now looks over at Mind Control. The chase is on for the Beastmaster. They'll get the kill onto this Beastmaster, taking out another without buyback. And it's 3 against 4 now remaining. As Alliance, they look dead set to take game 1.
They're just going to go for the end, actually. They don't even care about the side lanes here. They understand with the Slark having so many stacks up, they can just chunk through these tier 4s.
Yeah, so they'll take the tier 4, they look over the Ancient, and it looks like they're going to finish the game. The Miracle just gets chunked down by the Manta as well as the Survive coming in from GH. Can he fight 5 against the world? I don't think he can. Backdoor protection's no longer there. They look over. Weehaw taking a lot of damage. He dies immediately. Just gets blown up. Miracle's still trying to fight this as best he can, but the LSA is there. Nico Baby just ignoring them, going for the base.
Nico was hitting for 400. Well, he was hitting 450 damage next to the Vlads.
He's got 27 stacks of Essence Chip, 23 permanent agility. He goes into the Shadow Dance and just finishes the game right there and then. Alliance, 34 minutes, 34 seconds.
Like, in my eyes, at least. I might be wrong about that, but... You can see they've put the sentry down and de-ward the big camp, but there actually isn't a ward blocking it. They've moved their ward just to the side a little bit. So GH is probably just going to end up body blocking it a lot of the time.
I want to make sure that FNG on this Enchantress can't enchant anything of value or enchant anything really at all. Meanwhile, mid, Weehaw, one more shot, 10 stacks of sticky napalm, and gets first blood. Pops the
fly, and then he has even more kill potential. Weehaw's going to have the bottle really soon as well. Yeah, he's got it coming out in the courier now.
And that sets him up for this lane, like, you know, especially if he can secure that 4-minute room, which I think is going to be very important. So you'll probably see GH rotate. Meanwhile, top S4 to the Fatal Bonds ends up dead.
Especially with that early death on the Darks here, but it's all about getting their levels in this lane. Nick's Darks here, they've hit this level 3 now, so this is the time. They want to start pressuring the Spectre straight away.
Immediately, that's what they go to. Spectral Dagger thrown at both Hanskin and S4, but they'll hit the Impale. With the Iron Shell on him, Miracle's going to get run down, but the Spectral Dagger close to the tree line where he's
lane as well. Nico Baby's in trouble now as well.
The Fable GH gets the double kill. They had gotten FNG. I'm surprised they get the Ursa too.
Lane, though,
but now Miracle continue to get chased. They go under and dive the tower. Just to grab this kill on a Miracle, and I say just, but I really needed that kill onto Miracle up towards top.
Get this creepy lodge just zoning out bot lane.
FNG. He's gonna go down. Limp dies over mid, and then Weehaw finally falls. Hanskin makes the rotation, but that is the second time that Limp dies. You're losing FNG again, and it's becoming very apparent that Nigma are playing their lanes aggressively and succeeding. But now S4 under the tier 1 tower, he is in a lot of trouble, decides to go into the trees to try and juke, and will eventually just get run down. Armin getting
rotate bot here. He gets stunned up by the neutral. But he has lasso now because he's level 6, so Nico Baby's going to just probably end up dying here.
Oh, perfect flame break into the lasso. They've got the control. There's the burrow strike. Nico Baby falling. And
do it against the Slark, and it didn't work.
Yeah, no, yep.
But this time it's the exact same thing, but he manages to get it to work. Is Hansky in a little bit of trouble here?
Got a couple of stacks.
He's coming over, but
he's got Spike Carapace. 5th stack on him, 6 stacks coming through. RMA making the rotation. Flame break, Spike Carapace. Now Exorcism. Weehaw in trouble. Gets the kill on Hanskin, but gives up his life. Let's see what they can do if there's anything more than just the Weehaw kill.
Yeah, I mean, that's a massive kill for Limp, but at the same time, like, he's not getting the tower with this. Oh, if he gets RMN, though, as well, this is really good.
RMN surviving a little bit longer. Just, you know, taking up some time, but he is dead, turning around and looking into the eyes of this Death Prophet Olymp. So they get the kill, and then over towards bottom, Hanskin makes the rotation. GH, though, has the telekinesis with the Burrow Strike coming through. Nico Baby, he will try to fight this with the help of Hanskin and FNG, and will get the kill on Mind Control as they had the dust. Build of the drums.
Oh, look at Weehaw here, though. He wants Limp so badly. He knows that Limp has no mana as well.
Burrow Strike hits Hanskin, and
DP.
You know, that's just to really get away from the hands of the Ursa. They've gotten the lasso onto the Death Prophet. 4 stacks of sticky napalm. Weehaw gets another kill here. He's now sitting 5 and 2, and this time a kill deep onto the Radiant side doesn't cost him his life.
He gets a haste as well.
They've got Miracle coming over, and Nico Baby, they've got the Dust. Shockwave, not enough damage to get the kill on the Sand King. FNG dies to GH. Fable thrown to Hanskin as well as Nico Baby. Weehaw coming through with the haste. Flame break hits, and now the damage is going to be put onto the Nyx Assassin. They have the Burrow Strike to lock up Nico Baby for a second, but the Impale hits onto Weehaw under the tower. Burning away is Hanskin, and will finally fall. They'll take out Nico Baby.
Warlock phase boost before.
No, neither have I. creeping. Burrow Strike comes through. They've got the lasso onto S4. They get the kill onto this Darkseer, but they will lose Weeha. Seems to be the case when he gets most of these kills so far. And oh, Jesus. Vendetta hits. They get the kill on a mind control. Telekinesis. Oh, God, the stolen Vendetta.
I'm pretty sure what just happened there was basically when you cast Vendetta. Oh, hang on. I'll let Limp try and finish off his exorcism usage here.
Looks over at RMN, and the damage is there to get the kill onto this Warlock.
Almost has the mech on the Darkseer here.
The question becomes, is that going to be enough? Like we talked about if it will be. The Vendetta hits. Now they've got mind control and some trouble, but the Burrow Strike gets some distance between him and S4 and Houndskin. Fable, GH, now Vendetta once again. They've got the Haunt. They get the kill on a Limp. They look over at the rest of the team. S4 stunned up. Weeha coming over. Houndskin one shot from dead. And S4 will be able to surge away, but they won't be so lucky on the Nyx Assassin.
I mean, Limp
Flame Break from Weeha. Is he going to go for this? 3 stacks of sticky napalm. Weeha in a bit too far. The Fable comes through. They'll get the kill. The Iron Shell burns out Weeha, but the Spectral Dagger hits on a Nico baby. Mind control with the Burrow Strike. They'll trade, and they will kill the Ursa. Houndskin surged. Spike Carapace looking for the stun. Pump fakes it a couple times. GH now Telekinesis throws him down on S4, taking some damage, but doesn't end up dead. I mean, look at all these heroes coming in. He's got the Spirit Siphon Soul as well as the Upheaval slowing down these heroes. The Flame Break now, Limp with the Surge. He's just trying to run. Spectral Dagger comes in. They're hit with the Fatal Bonds on multiple heroes, so S4, he'll get run down. Onskin taking some damage to Silence inside of 3, but they've got the Lasso, so they lock down Limp. They have the Burrow Strike to follow it up. FNG, S4, and Limp all fall down.
Hanskin as well.
And Hanskin will follow them to the grave. Benefit of Empower.
Not like last game, unfortunately. FNG might be in trouble here as well.
And the Spectral Dagger. FNG in some trouble, getting run down, but Hanskin, he's coming over. I think if you throw that Vendetta hit, you better kill this Rubik. He throws the Impale, and now it's the mana burn, but I'm not certain that's going to be enough. Silence on a 2, vacuum back, GH on the run. Now Chaotic Offering, it's on a 3. They've got the Fatal Bombs on a couple. It's actually just on the creeping Hanskin, but S4 still looking like he's in some trouble. Burrow Strike from Mind Control off the high ground. They'll get the kill on Hanskin. They take out S4. Nico Baby's rotating over, but can he even get anything out of this? There's the Fable thrown at Nico Baby, forcing the Enrage, continuing to back off, and it's just continual problems for the side of Alliances. There's the Burrow Strike with the Epicenter. Down goes Nico Baby. Hawk comes in, Limp in trouble. FNG dies again. They buy back on Hanskin, but look at the upheaval. Hanskin's not even moving. It feels like he has just got his feet stuck in mud. Limp dies again. Hanskin looking like he's not long for this world, and he'll throw the Spike Carapace out to extend the inevitable, but under this tier 2 tower you are not safe, and you will fall. GH holding on to right now in rage. Blink Burrow Strike on S4. Rihanna's here with the Firefly Telekinesis. He'll use the mech. Flame Break back into their hands onto the high ground. Slowed up, killed off, and down goes the Darkseer once again.
Net worth on his team. That's incredible.
Dire's courier has been
That's
killed.
kind of nuts. He's actually
Scares the hell out of Miracle. I love it.
Haunt used Burrow Strike hits on Hanskin. Nico Baby trying to TP out, but they've got the lasso to stop the TP. There's nothing he can do in this situation. They'll end up getting the kill into the Ursa. Now they look over at Nyx. GH trying to catch up. Mind Control does that for him. Blink Burrow Strike hits. They get the kill onto Hanskin.
The Enrage. Easy peasy to try and kite him around the fight.
Mihawk going around the high ground. He'll pop the BKB. Burrow Strike hits, walls down. Chaotic Offering follows it up. S4 can't get a vacuum off. He pops the mech. The Silence comes in onto the Warlock, but S4 taking so much damage. Miracle running at him, gets the kill onto the Darkseer, and now it's over at the rest. But there's the Burrow Strike. Down goes Hanskin, looking over at Limp. He'll heals himself up, trying to survive for a little bit longer as Nico Baby comes in with FNG, but the Fatebolt's thrown. Just surviving is Limp, but they lose FNG. Silence out onto GH. Will he finally die for the first time? It doesn't look like it. Double kill coming through. Now unstoppable for Weeha as they get
That Rider Wisp first 2.
definitely could be.
They found the edge.
Telekinesis Burrow Strike from Mind Control coming in into the Sandstorm. FNG on the run, but won't make it far.
FNG decided to skip the ult, which is like conjunction with the enchant, but he's basically just a range creep at this point.
Is under attack.
High ground though, Mind Control, Burrow Strike, wall down once again. They've got the vacuum. Here comes the haunt. They get the kill on Mind Control. They take it away. 5 times 3. But look at Nico Baby taking a lot of damage. The wall that was stolen by GH is thrown down. Limp in trouble. And S4, he's on the run, but he won't make it far. We hop with a double kill. They'll take out Limp. It's 3 heroes gone on the side of Alliance. Looking over at Hanskin. Can they stop the TP? No, they can't. But still 3 for 1 in the favor of Nigma, and GH still continuing to pad the assists.
Middle tower is under attack.
He's just getting those. At least he killed the rest of them, right? They find 3 kills for it. It's absolutely fine. For the cause. We are though.
Getting low. Doesn't have the BKB, but the chaotic offering on the 3 GHs here. What has he stolen? He's stolen the mana burn. The GH continuing to try and do as much as he can, but here comes the epicenter as well as the Burrow Strike coming through from Mind Control. FNG drops Weehaw down, but Hanskin falls too. Bull support's gone on the side of Alliance. GH trying to run into the hands of Nico Baby. He doesn't want to give up his perfect game. There's the vacuum back, so that might keep Nico Baby alive, but well, now he can catch up and kill him off anyway. Telekinesis up in the air is Limp. GG is called. Nigma 4 for 1, 44 to 11. They'll take game 2. We're going to a game 3 as Nigma played the perfect game coming off what but it'll be a little while until he's able to do that.
And it's the same with Necro as well. Like, Necro can eventually be a when the next items.
It's a very Limp favorite lane. It's just after that game 2 performance, it's like it's hard for me to articulate in my mind like all that as Nico Baby getting first blood on the RMN over bottom, but FNG should be fine.
Did not expect that again. I was too busy looking at this mid lane.
In especially game 1, like even though Miracle got kills up top with GH, like the CS was so much better. But they're gonna look over the Necro. They've got the cold feet as well as the pounce. He's leashed up. Kinetic field won't last long enough, won't box them out. Mind Control goes down. They look over at RMN for a second, but Nico Baby already sitting a little bit low. Does not want to make that approach onto this disruptor. Taking a massive amount of damage. Making the rotation over his RMN. It won't catch Weehaw, but that'll send him back to base, it seems.
They're trying to play around the catapult wave here, though. Like, they're going to get so much damage to this mid tier 1 just because they managed to push Weehaw off the lane.
Mind Control. Knowing that RMN's gone, he's in some trouble. Nico, is he gonna dive the tower? It looks like he will. Cold feet once again. FNG supporting him to go under the tier 1 tower and get this kill. Certainly a versatile hero. Good to see, new heroes kind of find their footing in terms of getting into the
RMN. Oh, sorry, FNG bot lane might be in a little bit of trouble here.
Yeah, he might be the first death for Alliance as now the Pounce leashes, though. They've got themselves the Icarus dive. Mind Control in some trouble. They glimpse back Nico Baby. The Sunray. Mind Control still on the run. Can he get out of this? He doesn't have a TP. It's actually on cooldown for another 20 seconds. He'll take them on the run, wasting a lot of time. But worth the permanent agility if they can get the kill.
And Nico Baby's like, well, I've committed now, so...
Pounce leash. Still not getting the kill. Has the heal once again. 2 wand charges, uses them, but eventually one more hit will come through and Nico Baby will get the kill.
It's good for the Slark. Like, he misses out on quite a lot. I mean, they're giving a lot to Nigma in return.
They've given a lot to RMN. Limp getting low, and Weehaw getting the kill. The Astro Step finishing him off, and I mean, that's what I was talking about. Get those levels, and maybe you can get yourself a kill. Hanskin comes in. They don't have another Astro Step for another 15 seconds, but Nico Baby rotates. Nico Baby gets the kill. Make it a 4th.
So is RMN. So they might be able to get a kill between them here, especially if they smoke up with the Static Storm and the Death Pulse with the Reaper Sight.
The Torrent in the Ghost Ship. A lot of damage being done. Static Storm, though, comes in. saves mind control, walks away from getting procced over with cold feet, so doesn't freeze, in some trouble. But the Reaper Scythe comes through, and Weeha's here. Mind control surviving. They get the kill on a limb. They take out Hanskin. Oh my!
Because he's doing so well, and then all of a sudden he TP's about to find a kill.
Radiant's
Not only does he not
bottom
get it, but he
tower is under
dies as
attack.
well. Like 2 deaths in quick succession on this hero that's been doing so well. S4 top as well as being goaded there.
Getting run down. Homing missile hits. Rocket barrage is there. They'll get another kill. Phoenix TP's in, but it's not.
They're going to wrap around here.
And they get all the way around on Limp. Limp no longer has that torrent to work with, so he's just going to be hit with the rocket barrage as well as the homing missile coming in. But they're not even going to need it. They'll grab the end.
Radiant's courier has been killed. Radiant structures are
Trying to take as many towers as they can on the map. Don't just see being in here.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Tor comes forward with the TP, but there's the glimpse back. See you later. Just as quickly as he got there, the faster you'll go back. He'll use the Ice Blast that hits onto the Gyrocopter. Miracle survives just barely, but eventually will fall. So I believe he was sent back into the base. They go to the Supernova. Can they get this Phoenix Egg off? PH, right-clicking. Reaper Scythe comes through. FNG, Hanskin, both fall looking over at Limp. Nico Baby thinking about coming in onto this one, but now he's just walking under the Tier 1 tower. Maybe Weehaw goes for this, but doesn't have any charges left over in the Astral Step, so no reason to go too far and find yourself out of position.
That could be worse though for Alliance. Honestly, they kept their tower alive for a little bit longer and they killed the Gyrocopter. S4 is just charging in here.
Press the attack is used. Still taking a lot of damage. Nico Baby thinking about going in. Miracle's back up now. So he'll throw the flat cannon, doing a bit of damage here to Limp as well as S4, and will finish off the tower.
As soon as Miracle's getting on the
Tower is
Gyrocopter,
under
right?
attack.
But like, he understands how strong he is just because of he's got the Wisp behind him.
Nico Baby, Ether Remnant locks him down once again. They got a kinetic field, and with the call down and the damage followed up from the rest of the team, they'll grab.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
This
Radiant's
is
bottom tower
going
is falling.
really well for Nigma. Static Storm, Kinetic Field, but they've got VX as well as the Ghost Ship. RMN, he's in a lot of trouble. The duel is out. They'll hit the Ice Blast. They'll get the victory, but S4, that doesn't mean you're safe. Homing Missile comes through. They've made the relocate decision and will come up towards top to get the kill on S4. Meanwhile, Hanskin falls to Weehaw. They relocate out and over to... Very impressive from Nigma so far.
And yeah, you have to look at it like because of BKB on the mirror when he does get it. Nice blast box. This is really good actually.
Get this kill, that would be massive. Sunray on Miracle trying to run, but eventually Hanskin will finish him off. Miracle, he just bought out on the Mithril Hammer. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it does push him back further from that BKB to direct kill for the side of Alliance. They get the duel on RMN, 2 shots until they get that dual damage. Astral Step across Nico Baby as well as S4. So they are very happy to have.
Yeah, that's a big pickup, especially for S4, because not only does he get the dual damage, but he's on his way to that blink.
Limp, there's the attack. It's okay, and we'll see how long that's true for. The ship keeps Nigma at bay, but I say that Miracle GH, they relocate forward, they look over as Legion's in some trouble. They got the Sun on S4, they use the Reaper Scythe to slam him down. It's not the finishing blow. We actually get
Potentially just chained into a row ship because they have the BKB on the Gyrocopter now.
They're going to go in on this. They look over. Limp, Static Storm, Ice Blast coming through from FNG. Is it going to be enough? Doesn't look like it. They've got the Sunray on Limp to try and keep it alive. He actually does survive for the moment. Throws the Ghost Ship out, but they get the kill on S4 as well as Limp. They've got the BKB pop by Miracle. Nico Baby coming over to try and do something with this, but he's forced to pounce away. FNG to Simulate gets the kill. He's going to be the third one to fall on the side of Alliance. It's a triple kill for Weehaw. Thinking about diving the tier 3s, but why go so far? And
I don't even feel like they need to go Roche because they don't take it massively quickly, right? And if you go Roche, you're kind of taking the pressure off the map.
Once again, he was in some trouble. Nico Baby comes in, starting to do a lot of damage. Ice Blast hits on 4 of these heroes. They got the Reaper Scythe that hits on S4. Can they get the kill on a mind control? Yes, they can. So they trade 1 for 1. Nico Baby looking for more. He's trying to catch up to Weehaw as well as RMN, but the Remnants nicely placed by Weeha to lock them down. Now in the Supernova, but that's quickly taken care of. GH now, they're on a Miracle. They look over at Nico Baby. They get themselves the kill onto Slark. The block on the bounce there is so good from Weeha with the Astral Step, but they look over at Liv. Homing Missile coming in. FNG, he's going to be Yuled up and actually left to live because they don't care about this Ancient Apparition. They're just looking over at the Kunkka to get the kill on a Limp and take out a 4th. This is a 10th
aggression. And Void Spirit does that so well. Oh, Slark. Oh, no.
Right into the Static Storm. Nico Baby dead again. They're going to find Hanskin. And they kill him. Fall down, use Ice Blast comes through, hits on a Miracle, he'll back off. But they've got the glimpse on a Limp, so what can they do with this? We are moving forward. FNG with the Rocket Barrage. He goes down. They just rip through him. Miracle has a double kill. And again, we think about going past the tier 3s, but we will wisely. Bum, bum, bum. Dun, dun, dun. Da, 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 da. Sorry. James Bond is one of my favorite book and movie franchises out there. Static Storm on FNG. Kinetic Field is there with the Reaper Sight. They'll slam it down on FNG and take him out for 60 seconds. Nope.
It was funny. That was all.
Yeah, just like Chad.
Top lane as well.
Yeah, they're going to relocate in onto this. Nico Baby trying to get what he can, but, I mean, the Shadow Dance will only last so long. Overwhelming odds thrown out. Hits through heroes to simulate. Weeha backing off, but they've got the Torian now. Supernova over to the side with the Ghost Ship coming through. Miracle in a little bit of trouble, but there's the relocate sending them back. Supernova stuns up Weeha, but they've got the tether. GH comes back in, and, well, Weeha will survive. They look over at S4, and Miracle and Arman are coming back with the glimpse they've got on Handskin. So he'll fall to the Rocket Barrage as well as the right clicks coming in from Mind Control. Weeha still surviving with a sliver of health. They'll eventually find S4. There's no way he gets out of this one. They've got the kinetic field down. They'll lock him up and kill him off.
So good at doing. I'm just running at people constantly.
And it all stems off Weeha coming over the bottom.
Another one.
Yeah, they're going to find Skin on this Phoenix. They've taunted him up with the Aether Remnant. They'll glimpse him back. They'll get the kill, and it's now 27 minutes. So I think it really, the game ends up being that close to going in a different direction.
Just going up to the high ground here as well. They glimpse
They've got the glimpse as well as the Static Storm on S4. They'll get the easy kill. They'll slam down the Reaper Sight, get him gone for 60 seconds with buyback. They're onto the high ground. They'll look for the tier 3, and everybody's here from the side of Team Nigma to finish off the game. Nico Baby looking to move in. They've got the X as well as the Torrent. Now they move forward. GH goes to the tether, backs off to RMN. The big hit is being popped by here by Nico Baby. Miracle. He's getting low, but he's got the Aegis, so he doesn't really mind. But Nico Baby, he's going to continue to get these Essence Chip stacks. Aether Remnant locks him up, and now Nico Baby, homing missiles come in his direction, so he's forced to back off. Look over at Weeha. They've got him locked down with the Torrent, but it's not doing enough damage. They're really not securing anything on the side of Alliance towards Nigma. Limbs getting low. Shots coming in from Miracle. Miracle needs to be careful, you know, just in case he loses that Aegis and is in too far. But he survives, backs off.
They've got the Wisp and they've got the Necro as well. Like, Wisp has mech, the Necro has pipe. Like, they don't do enough damage on the Alliance side at the moment. But, I mean, Slark's got Beaker People, but it's down on, it's on cooldown still.
It's going to be a setter axe, it looks like it. Astro step forward. Weeha with the Aether Remnant kills off S4. They've got the Silence on a Limp once again. They have this Axe picked up by Void Spirit, so the Silence is really devastating in this close combat fight. Hanskin, he falls. He'll buy back immediately. They go for the setter axe. They'll take them out. Do they just retreat from here? Do they look for more? Do they look to finish the game? Miracle, GH hit with that axe. Backed off for just a second, but they've got the glimpse on a Limb. And Aether Remnant just a bit slow. Nico Baby moves forward.
Nice
BKB popped in the Static Storm. Ice Blast coming in. This is going to hit on just GH on the backlines, I believe, as the Ghost Ship comes through and hits on a GH as well. But they've got the Aether Remnant. Now it's off FNG with a call down coming through. They'll get the kill onto this Ancient Apparition. They look over at the rest. Limp, glimpse back once again. He can't get torn up from the grass with Nigma as they continue to glimpse him back and pull him back in with things like the Aether Remnant as well as the glimpse. They get the kill on a Limp. They look over at Nico Baby. He bounces back into the well, and it's just him and Hanskin against all.
The Alliance really want to just keep going here. Like, I'm really surprised. Maybe they feel like they can get one more fight potentially, but again, like, they're all just full HP again on Nigma because of this whole sustain that they have. They still have the egg up here, and there is the Jewel on Legion, but unfortunately, guess what doesn't have a blink? He's 9th in net worth. Like, how are they supposed to get into the fight in the first place without this blink on the Legion? Nico, baby, come on, get him. He sees the Necro as well.
Oh,
like,
no. Oh, no. Weeha, he's here as well, and there's the Reaper Scythe. but we talked about this halberd how long ago that we were thinking that this halberd was going to become available.
It was quite a while ago, wasn't it? Oh, get that duel. Here we go.
Got the duel, and now with the torrent as well as the static storm coming in,
Relocate, though.
but is it going to be enough? They've got the relocate, the silence is out onto the Kunkka, the supernova pops, and that will lock up Weehaw for just a moment, but he's got the dissimulate to really juke and jive here. X won't land, Yules used, and now they've got the pounce as well as the leash. Nico Baby has to do what he can. He pops the BKB, continue to look over at Weehaw. He's got himself only 4 stacks of essence shift. Hanskin getting low. It looks like they'll take up this Phoenix. Now they look over at Nico Baby. He's in the shadow dance. They got that kill on a Hanskin, and they look over at Limp. They take out S4. They'll take out Limp. 4 heroes gone. Nico Baby the only one alive, but they call GG. Can they get the kill on him before it blows up? Doesn't look like it, but however, Team Nigma have booked their ticket in the grand finals.
They absolutely ran over OG yesterday.